So I absolutely disagree on this particular point.
Thank you.
And that is also taught in our nature to welcome Atithi Devo Bhava.
Now, river's water was super unhygienic that could not be touched even.
And they are having good power of law. They don't want to break law.
If he is earning, so he must support his parents.
You just abandon your parents on the roads. That's your Indian culture.
Has proved why Western culture is superior.
That's why I don't like the Western culture.
Because in my point of view, I believe both the cultures have same value, equal value. But I appreciate Western culture because in our culture we have liberalism, we have liberty, we have freedom, and that freedom leads us to follow the Western culture openly and not the Indian culture. Deities, idols. Also, you worship rivers, right? But you don't care about rivers if they are clean or not.
I don't like in Western culture, and that's why I don't like the Western culture is that we also have lot of skills, technologies and many more things, but we are still living on the ground. But in the Western culture, people of the Western, if they achieve a single thing and having something, they start we are do that kind of thing. The superiority complex of the Western culture is very much.
Indian people don't want to go for Western and all, but they have to follow Western things which you are wearing. It's a Western culture. Okay, if you don't want to go for it, go for dhoti and all, and then come. And second thing is that if I talking about Western thing, okay, they have achieved so many things which India wants to achieve. And if I talking about Western culture, they are having more good education, more good law, more good so many things. Okay, let's talk about law of UAE. Okay, UAE people, those who are having more educated as compared to Indian culture and all,
Depressed just cause of their joint families. Okay, and the second thing is that you do not respect your elders.
Indian, so it is taught from our upbringing that how to respect, okay, how to talk to elders, okay, and living in a joint family, it is our culture. Okay, living in joint family, it is not all about like taking our like properties and all and just going anywhere. Like the nuclear family is taught from the Western culture. Okay, but in the Western culture, if a kid succeed in his life, okay, get success in his life, after getting success, he doesn't even care about his parents, whether his parents are dying in their home. But in India, it is our responsibility. If a son has succeeded in his life, so it is his duty to care for his parents. Okay, in the past time, the temple used to be very far from the houses. Okay, so when a woman used to go like having her like periods and all, a kind of smell used to spread in the jungles and all. So cause of that smell, the tigers used to just grab them and run away. They used to kill her. So cause of that, like women were not allowed to go temple when having the periods and all. And this is your misunderstanding that you are thinking.
Also talking about that we worship our idols which were making of soil. Okay, after this like we take example of Ganesh Chaturthi. Majority of homes in India in Indian culture brings Ganesh at their home on Ganesh Chaturthi and just worship them, just offer them holy food. Okay, and after all the period of the 11 days or 9 days whatever, you just throw them into rivers.
I'm not audible. Please speak loud.
So as I'm from the side of Western culture, but I am Ayush.
Yes.
Probably it's your fault again. So I would like to start a thing that in Western culture we prioritize individualism, rationalism, scientific progress, and even with personal freedom even. So only I have a single question to you. In India, several god and goddess are worshipped. Whether it is human, whether it is aliens. I think in Himachal Pradesh or in Andhra Pradesh, aliens are even worshipped. So what kind of culture you guys have?
Okay, which kind of culture I have, as you told you, we worship.
Like in
Sir, you have completed. Let me speak. You said to like we worship everything because we respect everything.
You respect aliens even?
Who's saying we are worshipping aliens?
Well, I think in Andhra Pradesh there is a district where aliens are worshipped. And I'm not remembering a state in which Bullet Baba are worshipped. But
Sir, it is not fair. It is not fair. I will tell you, if I take example of the Western culture,
okay,
they are also worship Illuminati. Do you know about him? So if we are worshipping a cow river, so it is better than we are worshipping.
so let me counter you.